win.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Right wing. Here's Freak. Again, the Lakers.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott he said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here is Harris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And stolen by Harris. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Freak. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Denver. Nick Young on the wing. The pass to Freak. And stolen by Spates. Young against Harris. He kicks it to Spates. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Spates missing again. Here's Freak. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Freak's got 12.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics.
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Freak, he's in at the point. Smith is out there with Terrell Wright. Then there's Anderson, and it's Williams at the 2 spot. Now here's Freak, guarded by Kerr. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Williams. Here's Freak. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Smith.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Freak kicks to Williams for the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Dallas.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Wright sets a screen for Williams. Over to the wing. Here's Freak. Cranes it from 9 feet away. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Barnes screen on Anderson. Outside, Green. It's Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. LA's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Freak with it, working on Thompson.
Move the ball. Stick it to Mike.
Curry. With the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Shelvin Max checked in for Williams. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
There's Freak. Soft touch off the glass. Freak's got 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He finished with 39 points and added a few rebounds as well. This game is just the latest performance in what has been a hot streak for him. Will he bring the fire tonight, guys?
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Lakers, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Iguodala. Devin Harris subbed in for Steph Curry. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Randall's checked in.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney comes in for Green, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Nick Young's checked in for Wright, and Kobe is subbed in for Anderson.
The ball. Stick it too much.
Freak with it. Harris is there. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Bazemore from 12 feet out. Here's Looney. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Just haven't been able to find an answer for Freak. He has 18 points and also an assist.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, They've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Free throw good. Freak. Russell, he's checked in for Matt. And both free throws good from Freak. There's a minute left now here in the second. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Finishes the break with a slam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Harris outside. Barnes against Bryant. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Barnes.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. That's good from Randall on the assist from Kobe. Kobe's got 3 assists tonight. Warriors trail by 14. And here is Harris. There's a screen. Off the pick. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 12. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball, let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. At the offensive end of the floor, it's been a very intelligent display. We're hitting our shots because we're only taking smart shots, and that's the way we want to do it. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today, really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
Warriors trail by 12. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Spates in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Freak with it. Curry meets him. Freak pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Freak's got 24.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
No good from Spates.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, Freak. He's got 24. The shot, no good.
Sup. Yo.
The Warriors go the other way with it. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Los Angeles leading by 11. Kobe, the pass to Freak.
I just subscribed. What's up?
Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And too long on the shot.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
They grabbed their own miss. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Okay, what's up, Zach?
For Los Angeles, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Julius Randle with one.
One
And free
v1
throw
made in
good from Randle.
2K16.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
LOL, I'd hold on.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
Be right back.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just a on the basket from Stephen Curry.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they
boy, dog, touch me my slippers. Feed me, do the dishes if you need me. Everybody's so emo, everyone expects emotion while I'm holding on to lions as if the crowd cared. Some are born like us, most important.